Hello everyone, I'm Joshua Clement and this is wall building tools. Now when you're building a wall, people think you need to go out and buy a bunch of tools, but there's actually just a few tools that you can put up a wall just as straight and just as strong as they can. To build a wall, the tools you're going to need is a circular saw, a hammer, a level, tape measure, and pencil. You want to make sure that you have a circular saw that's powerful enough to cut through 2x4s. 2x4s are what most common interior walls are built out of. They're 3.5 inches wide and only 1.5 inches thick. So you want to make sure that you have a wood saw blade in there and not a metal blade. If you have a metal blade, the teeth are going to be a lot closer and it will burn your wood instead of cut it. Next thing you need is a good level. If you go out and buy one of the cheap ones, a lot of times they won't be dead on and your wall will end up leaning a little bit. A 2-foot level will work perfect for building an interior wall. You can go up to 6 foot. You don't want to go to 8-foot level because that's going to get about the height and just end up getting in the way. So I recommend either a 2-foot, 4-foot, or 6-foot level. You want to make sure that you have a tape measure on you. Everything comes down to the correct measurements. If you're just guessing, trying to run it in there really fast, it's going to end up looking funny. So you want to make sure that you take accurate measurements. What I do a lot is I go through and I take a measurement and I put a little mark with my pencil on my tape measure. That way when I go back to cut my wood, I don't have to try to remember what it is. It's right there on my tape measure. Then after you're done, all you have to do is take your thumb and wipe off your mark. Next, I use a framing hammer. A framing hammer is a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. That way you don't have to use as many strikes to try to drive those nails down in there. The hammer is going to do a lot more work for you. Last but not least, the pencil. You'll have marks all over your boards and your floor for where your wall goes. You gotta make sure that you measure and mark these thoroughly so that way as dust and debris builds up on it, you can always just push it out of the way and still see your marks. Now these are the basic tools that you need to put up a wall. Yeah, you can go out there and get an air compressor, power tools, all this other stuff, but it's not necessary if you're just trying to do a little wall, put it up into place, and you don't do this a lot. Thank you all for watching, and good luck with this project.